Wow, look at that. That's some cool chairs. And the color, nice.
Let's see if we can find some mid-century modern treasure, shall we? Come on.
I was in the Swedish town of Linköping running some errands, and I had an hour or two to do whatever, so I thought, why not go to the Thrift? So instantly I found these cups and saucers. These are vintage IKEA accenten released in the catalogs in the 80s. Roughly $4 a piece for a cup and saucer, which is kind of fine, but I let them be there. It's normal prices in Sweden. Anyhow, let's go to the cups assortment here in the shelves. So this is where they usually keep all their lower priced mugs. Like this IKEA cup. It was, what is it? $1. But yeah, not worth it really. Anyways, what do we have more? When I was looking over at this section, I spotted something in the bottom shelf, which you will see right here. Actually, there was this old Rörstrand cup, which you see in the bottom. This is called Fjord, and they wanted about $3 for it, which is a fair price, but only one. Next up, we have this cup, which is an old 70s model as well. It's Rörstrand, and it's called Forma. $3, good price, but also only one. I want to buy more if I see them, so I let them be. Anyway, I spotted some ceramics, like this old German vase. This was a really cool find. Uh, about $8, bit expensive. This was interesting, but I think this was, yeah, modern production, so, and a bit expensive as well. Let's see what we have more. Yeah, there we have one base. That's a cool thing. Base ceramics, also Germany, but let's let's keep them there for now. The furniture department, I really thought there was nothing except this shelf, but I don't have place for it in my car, so let's move along. Rugs, there we have the lamp section. Looking for something, not really seeing, but oh, look at those. Wow, that's a really cool pair of chairs. But I wonder, they look reupholstered. The frame is made out of birch. What do they cost? $18 a piece. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, moving on. Oh, that's a cool lamp. That's an old IKEA lamp, and they are actually starting to go up in value a bit. There is a version with the monkeys and leaves that are going up in price, so yeah, but not interested in that one. Too modern. What do we have more? I mean, the lamp selection on this Erikshjälpen was kind of boring, to be honest. The most exciting find was that IKEA lamp. But in the corner, I saw this. That was a really cool daybed. I think this was designed by Yngve Ekström. It's a 60s piece, quite big, but I think it has been reupholstered. Usually they have fabric that is only one color than in wool, but this must have been done in the 70s. What was it? $150. So yeah, maybe a bit pricey, but I was actually thinking about it and contemplating if I should bring it home, but I ended up saying no since I don't have the place in my car, unfortunately. But I bought something. Can you guess what it was? So let's go out, leave the receipt in the car so I can go pick it up later, and let's go to Myrorna, which is next doors. So this is another thrift. They are known in Sweden for being expensive. I don't know, sometimes they are expensive, sometimes not. It really depends on the location and if they know what they have. Of course, you always pick up the basket before you go in. And let's take a look around. So instantly I actually spotted something there, you'll see it. Look at that 70s lamp. Wow. With the shade and yeah, base made out of pine. That looks cool. That would be awesome. Oh, disappeared. I wonder why. Anyways, move along. You had all these chairs, typical thrift store, lots and lots of goods, nothing really out of interest as far as what I'm seeing right now. Modern sofas. And there we have the lamp section. Let's see if we find something. Mainly just modern stuff here as well. Nothing really to be excited of. Oh, that's a cool IKEA lampshade. I mean, that's probably my favorite modern lampshade. Maybe because it's a bit ugly. But anyways, I found this Chesterfield easy chair. That was cool, but it felt like leather. But I didn't see the price, and I think you had to buy the sofa as well. So yeah, let's say no to that. What do we have more? Oh, here I spotted something I know. It was hidden under a giant bear, but let's remove it and take a closer look at what we have. So this is an old chair as well. This is not IKEA, this is something else. I can tell you right away. But $18 for it. I don't know, this doesn't go for any prices in Sweden really. So yeah, let's skip that. But I spotted this old violin here as well. $30. I don't know, no. It's too big of a risk. I don't think I will get my money back from it. Moving on to the ceramics section. Oh, there's an old IKEA Poeng chair, but for kids. They still make it, so not really worth it. But here I spotted something interesting. Here is old stoneware from Rörstrand. This is called Annika, as we will see here in a moment. But they priced it extremely expensive. $8 per plate. That's insane. That's way too expensive, so I will just leave them there. Moving on. The thing with the ceramics and porcelain, at least here in Sweden, is that you really have to go through the shelves because there is a lot. And actually, a lot of the things that we appreciate in Scandinavia is just the white, clean stuff. So you really have to be on the lookout and look for shapes all the time just to see that you don't miss anything. Here I thought that was old IKEA Rondo, but it wasn't. It was just some import stuff. Moving along. Here we can see nothing really of interest. I'm doing my best in searching because you never know. You have to look at everything. At least that's my experience. Sometimes you can see all these hand-painted vases and ceramics, and then that grabs your attention. But people know what it costs in Sweden, so it's really hard to find. Here you have Arabia Arctica, classic houseware here, but really not that expensive as well, so it's not worth it for me. Looking here. Oh, there I spot something. What do we have here? That's cups and saucers with a sunflower on it. I wonder if that's Swedish origin. No, that's German. $5 per piece. At least here in Sweden, I would say that's market value, but you won't find anyone willing to pay more, so I'll let them be there. Let's take a quick look before going out from this store. We have the glass section. Oh no, we're going here, looking at the last couple of sections. Oh, there we have some pewter. It's got some heft to it. $8. Maybe I could sell it for scrap value, but it's really not worth it when it's not more than that, so I'll let it be there for someone else. Taking a last look here, nothing really out of interest. Let's go there. You know what? I feel that we are kind of done in this store, so just one last look and then I'll go to the register and pay, and I'll meet you outside. So I bought the lamp. Nice, huh? Let's see if we can sell it for profit. So usually I don't go to thrift stores to buy. I buy straight from estates and stuff. But I'm in Linköping, might as well, you know, buy some stuff. We're going to go to another thrift here nearby, and yeah, let's see if we find something else. So see you there. So this is another secondhand store in Linköping, Stadsmissionen. Let's start off. Nothing really of interest out here, but let's go in, see what they got. Right away I was looking around. Nothing really that sparks any curiosity to start. But here, while I was filming the ceramics and porcelain, I was looking at this Nintendo DS, but it was $40. I don't think that's anything under market value, so let's let that be where it sits. I was just looking around at glass, looking for the white porcelain, see if I can spot anything. No bueno. But here I saw something in red and white. That was a cool cup. I wonder if it's Swedish. No, German. They were cool, but I don't think they're worth anything. Here was also something else, but I think this was Polish, maybe, or German. Hard to tell, but cool patterns. Even though, yeah, not really worth it for me here either. I told you earlier that it's more worth it for me usually just to go straight to estates, meeting people who want to sell things in bulk just to get stuff out of their relatives' houses. And usually that's where I make my best finds. Thrifts aren't really worth it for me, especially if you want to sell volumes. But sometimes, like today, I had some hours to spend, so why not go and look? Here you had some nice outdoor furniture, by the way. Look at the lamps. So I mean, this isn't my everyday hustle. Oh, look at that backrest. That was a cool chair, but also kind of worthless in Sweden. So yeah, mainly it's fun to look. Oh, look at the bar. That was a cool piece. So that's where I make my most find. Oh, but look at that. That's IKEA Midsummer, or IKEA Midsommar, named after a Swedish holiday, designed and released in the 80s. They wanted $7 per cup and saucer for this. Ooh, it's a bit on the expensive side, but I really like these. I haven't seen them in the wild before. Cool find. Maybe I'll just buy them. We'll see. Kanon. Detsamma, tack så mycket. Some coffee on the go, right? So, there wasn't much fun to buy today, but I got some stuff. I will just find somewhere nice and we'll park and talk about it. So, see you soon. So, what did I buy? Oh. Stupid doors. So, as you probably could have guessed, I bought the chairs that we started with, and yeah, they were actually kind of nice in this blue fabric with beechwood, or made in beechwood. I would venture a guess and say that they are from the late 40s or sometime in the 50s. May very well be vintage IKEA, but I'll have to dig a bit deeper. But there are some signs to it. I think they have been reupholstered. They look that way. But yeah, for $35 for the pair, I think that's kind of a given win either way. And also, yeah, I purchased the pine lamp, and yeah, it may not be the prettiest one, but This reeks of 70s charisma and vibe. I totally dig it. So I will sell that as well. I bought it for about 10 bucks. Maybe I'll be able to get like 30 or 40 bucks out of it. We'll see. But that one goes for sale. There was one thing more. Let me show you. And it was these old. It's these old. Oh, the light is just way too sharp. But this is old IKEA Midsommar. I paid $7 for it, which it's a fair price. You won't make any money out of it. But this is kind of a popular series. Focus on that. Yeah, there you have the stamp. Midsommar, Swedish tradition coming up soon. Kind of nice coffee cups too. So yeah, I'll drink some mocha out of it. But what do you think? Do you think I did some good scoring, or would you say that I failed? No, hope not. Either way, let me know down in the comments and subscribe. And I hope that you will like this next video. See you later. Bye.